.22 on this Wednesday morning. David Berkowitz, John Gotti, P. Diddy, Bernie Madoff. Courtroom sketch artist Marilyn Church has covered some of the most infamous trials of the past 35 years. And now over 3,000 of her drawings are being archived by the Library of Congress, and she joins us today. I've had the pleasure of working with you out on the field, Marilyn, so it's very nice to have you here in studio. You know, the question I always had was, how did you become a courtroom sketch artist?
Well, I was doing fashion illustration at the time, and I had a good friend who had a high-profile trial, and he said, you know, there's all these television artists sitting there. Wouldn't you like to try that? And immediately it held my attention. I wanted to get there, and I did, and I started doing drawings, and then a couple of days later, I took them to all the television stations. And
35 years later, the Library of Congress is knocking on your door asking for your sketches. Did you ever think it would be like one of those full circle moments for you?
I never did. I never did. And you know, the day I started, artists were saying to me, gee, it's too bad you're starting so late, because television is going to be in the courtrooms any day, and that's going to be the end of our career.
But it wasn't, because sometimes, you know, the cameras were not allowed in the courtrooms. Now, you covered a lot of cases I want to get to.
Right.
And, you know, a courtroom sketch like that, typically how long does that take?
Well, Bernie Madoff arraignment, that's the sentencing, lasted maybe 15 minutes. And I produced 3 drawings that day. Now, the courtroom scene ended in 10 minutes, but then the artists, you know, take their work and finish it, you know, in the hallway or wherever we can do it. And
let's talk about Martha. You covered the Martha Stewart case too. What struck you about Martha? There she is, right there.
Martha Stewart. Well, she was one of the defendants that had the least expression ever on her face.
Very stoic?
It was more than stoic. It was kind of looking in a very condescending manner towards the jury, like, why am I here? Why am I here? Why do I have to be here?
Right.
When is this going to be over? It was no contact with the jury.
Let's talk about John Gotti, trial in 1992. What did he do that was kind of interesting when he kind of looked at you seeing you sketch?
Yeah, well, Gotti was very aware of what artist and what reporter was saying anything about him. And he had been seeing my sketches, and so he motioned to me at court.
He pointed at you?
He pointed at me.
I'd be scared right there.
And I looked behind me. I thought he must be talking to someone else. And he said, me again.
And then?
And he said, he pointed to his neck and he said, like, stop.
The double chin area?
My neck so
that's
fat.
funny. That's really funny. Don't give me the double chin there, Marilyn.
Right.
Let's talk about also, I think we're going to show P. Diddy really quickly. This is an interesting anecdote. Like P. Diddy, you were in the courtroom. You became friends, right? Eventually?
He did. He's one of the few defendants that was very charismatic guy. Would come up while I was drawing at the break time and was interested in drawing and what it looked like. And then we got talking, and I said, gee, we have a house in the same town, East Hampton. And he said, oh, too bad, you missed my party, my white party. He said, you'll have to come next time.
And you went next time. Thank you so much. It's called The Art of Justice, too. There's more of Marilyn's drawings here, and of course, Lou Young, who's an incredible New York City reporter, is also in this book, and his testament, too. Thank you so much. For more information, go to our website, WPIX.com/morningnews. Chris.
Thanks, Suki. 7:26 right now. A toxic